Welcome back to Minecraft Let's Play. Today I will not be playing on my actual YouTube world, but instead be playing on my other world, my creative world. But I am playing on survival with different very nice things on. Sorry, but I've had those on since I created the world. So anyway, I have my little refrigerators in the kitchen. Stop giving me bread. So then I have these really cool lights that I usually turn off. Since I usually... There we go. Everything was off in here. I'm actually gonna wait until nighttime, but just spend the rest of my day showing you what I've done. So you are a cookie. You are my golden apple, and you are my steak. Anyway, so yeah, I always leave these two on and above every door because they just look nice. I also will be showing you the city part, but right now it's too late in the day for me to show you all of it. So I'm just gonna wait until morning. But this is my little house. I've enabled myself to fly so I can show you, not trying to give you all the perspectives, just this house. This is really cool looking tiny house. By the way, this tour might have to be 3 parts long, depending on how fast I can do it. Because there is a very, very much to show you. There are tons of different things that can be done in my world, and I might actually show you one of my most prized possession areas. I'll show you my shopping center. I'm not trying to go too much into detail because this is just my house right now. Just waiting until nighttime so I can go to bed, and then wait until morning so we can get a move on. But of course I put it on thingy-majigger. I put it on my I put on survival, so now I can get my creative inventory. But it's cooler to see it this way. So yeah, that usually gets pretty dark at night. This usually illuminates the rest of the house. So yeah, I will get started by waiting until nighttime. That's just when I emptied my inventory before I got onto the thing. So yeah, this is all my different little paintings and stuff. Oh, and if you're wondering, I did this on city texture pack because of course it's going to be a city, so I just decided to go with it. So that's that. The kitchen's just a little bit too boring for me. This is a little bit too boring. So now I'm just going to talk about a little bit of a preview. So this is probably one of my latest things, not my first. So you're wondering, how does he do such bad architecture even when he's been playing for so long? Well, at the time it wasn't bad architecture. architecture. It was actually pretty good because I had just gotten this light idea. These were supposed to be much wider, but I didn't have enough room because of the earlier house I had. It just looked a little bit too much like a prison for me. So now it's just my storage room. So yeah, this is like one of my best and latest creations. I'll show you some other things too. Really should fix that one part there. But so yeah, this is where I live. I'm living in the jungle. Now there's a chicken on my house. Shoot it, chicken. There we go. No, now my chicken's all soggy. Well, anyway, I'll put this in with all the rest of the junk I have. And my hunger bar is not going down for some reason. So I'm not hungry. I'm very bored waiting for nighttime. Where did you go, nighttime? There we are. Nighttime's here. Time for me to go to bed. Ooh. Then I'll get up in the morning. Then I'll show you everything. Okay, so let's just do this. Okay, so yeah, we have about 12 minutes. So yay. Oh, sorry, but I'm not hungry. Okay, time to get moving. I'm going to be traveling on my railway. My railway was originally just to here, but then I decided to build my house out here because of the very, very nice big open area that used to be there, which I just then took. So this is just the boring part, is just going across the railway. It's actually more fun if you have a mine cart, but unfortunately I didn't think of getting a mine cart. I'm very used to survival and creative, so at least I know what I should be doing. Don't worry if you're thinking, oh, why didn't he grab any of that food back home? Well, I don't need it because I have a couple really cool restaurants I will take you to. But one of them might actually just be in the next episode, unfortunately. So hopefully this will be very nice and hopefully you will enjoy it. I want to get myself all hungry. This is actually used to be in my subway. Let's just cheat and go fast. Where did it go? Here is my other one. This is my main one. And welcome to this area. Which these I won't bother showing you. Those are just really boring old things that I blew off. This is a train station. train station, because I have two. This is actually one of my newer ones, my more creative ones. You know, there's this one thing I just hate, that the ladder going to the rooms in this hotel just go in waiting rooms, so that's probably not a good idea. But this is where you check in, and there's a little bit of a currency thing, which I'll show you later. They're really boring. But, this is where this is where, like, the main people hang out. This is, like, their office, with all the money. Oh yeah, and since I built this before the update of emeralds, a lot of things were built around diamonds, but when it did come out, I did a whole new thing with the currency. So you'll just see that. Up here is kind of cool. That's just the grand dining hall. Some study rooms, which are kind of boring. A library. Then these are just rooms. Those are boring. But this is my room. This is the penthouse. This is like my favorite room. Anyway, let's just get out of here because this is just getting pretty boring. So we should get done pretty quickly. So that's just my hotel. Usually stay here when I'm building something away from home, but I haven't really stayed in my house that much. I already showed you the train station. This is the only track that leaves from this train station. This is an old track which I have discontinued because I didn't need to. I could have just built this, which was way easier than doing this, then over. It's just a straight line now instead of that curve. That's just another one that goes to a rather popular place now, but before it was just a big open field. But this goes underwater. That was my first one. This is when sometimes I just get really lazy and don't want to change the block in my inventory, so I build a lot of things out of that block. That just like lapis lazuli, which is obviously one of my favorites. But I just like the blue. These are like my shopping area. This is actually really cool. And believe it or not, this right here is probably the oldest thing here. That is because I used to have this big fascination with dining things. So this is going to be my dining hall. There's going to be tables and stuff, and then I just got lazy. I stopped building it. There was like windows gone, and the blocks on the roof was gone. And when I came back, Enderman had just taken it apart. So what I did was I finished this, and I didn't really want a restaurant here because then they'd have everything, and people would just want me to build houses in this place. So I put a restaurant in a different area instead. So I'll show you that later. But this is now my trading thing. This is just really boring because I just trade with villagers. But it's a cool little building. This I'm pretty sure is my enchantment. That's just sorted. That's boring. That's my pet shop. This is my food house. see, back home at my dispensers, if I ever run out of dispenser food, I just run over here and grab some. But this is pretty sure the same thing, yeah. What time is now? Nothing really here. Oh, I missed out on the biggest one. This is all these very good things, like gold and stuff, but this is our city hall. This is just that. This is actually the most boring building I have. I don't know why, it's just boring. Anyway, that is what I was going to build, is this, like, this lapis lazuli thing. But I stopped for a little while, then I just got bored of it. So, this is really just nothing, it's still developing. I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do with it. But let's see, what else is new? Oh, this. This used to be my underwater house for a very, very long time. It was just this, then some steps down, then some lapis lazuli, and then I couldn't figure out how to build it underwater, so I stopped. But this is the cool part. I built a museum on top of it. I took the old lapis lazuli and made it into something useful. And then I added, like, the things. Timeline. I'm still working on that. So that's just kind of boring, but where is it? Under here, there are steps. Well, they were steps that went down to the underwater house, which I thought was pretty cool. So this is just a cabin. This is just fire, because I have a big, ugly looking thing, which I didn't know what to do with, so it's my firehouse. Woo, woo, woo. With all these webs in it. It's been burning since I made it. This is a cottage that's for it. I think this one's pretty cool because I built this somewhat of a long time ago, and then this is my little dining area. And a couple weeks ago when I made this, everything kind of set on fire. Ow, 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 ow. I forgot I was on where I could die in fire. That's probably why I should get to a room. I'm just gonna cheat and fly over to my hotel so I can take a little bit of a nappy nap. So, yeah, I should just get up here. I'll pay later. You're probably going like, why are you so low on health? I thought you were gonna visit a restaurant. Well, as soon as I wake up, we will visit a restaurant. I hate this new one where if you start to die, you wake up. So I'm pretty much out of time. This is getting really annoying. Okay, whatever. I'll just get something now. I hate it because it jolts. But we probably have about 4 minutes left. So I'm gonna have to hurry up and get over there. Wee. Wee. Wait. Wee. Over to my favorite restaurant, the Golden Apple Shop. I'm very hungry. So this should help. see how much absorption. Anyway, those are really annoying. So yay, now I have all this really good stuff on me. So yeah, now I'm gonna take a little bit of a nappy up the stairs. So yeah, I already showed you the restaurant. I'll give you a better look at it in the morning. In the next episode. Because we have just about ran out of time, so this is it for part 1 of touring my what I call it, the island world. So I'll probably name that in the description. So yeah, thank you for watching my very first tour of this video. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you later. Goodbye!